your boy Bobby B. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind. That is the War of Ghost's Sons. Now, hey, it's my theory. I'm sticking to it, and I could be wrong, but I believe that Junior is Ghost's son. And for those of you who do not know who Junior is the character who is the new DEA agent that we've been talking about a couple of weeks ago, saying that he is the son of Ghost, the son of Ghost and Angela, and that basically that he, even though Paz is saying that he is her son, he could be Paz's son, but we personally think that he is not Paz's son, that he is the son between Ghost and Angela. Now, why are we saying this? Basically, when it comes down to it, wouldn't you believe Angela getting pregnant by Ghost, leaving her child with Paz to raise while she goes on to live her life and go to college? Because the only reason why Angela left in the first place was to go to college. Do you think that she probably would hide a child from Ghost, looking at the lifestyle that Ghost had lived when Ghost was young, and going off and with Paz pretty much raising the child growing up? Remember this, Junior is a couple of years older than Tariq, right? He's already out of college when Tariq is in college. He has gone on to become a DEA agent. Ghost left money to them for him to continue his education, which was being paid for by Angela, but by Paz exposing the connection of Angela to drug connections, that broke off any pension, and so Ghost stepped up, left in his will for the boy to continue his education. Why would a man be so committed to a child that he didn't believe was technically his? At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, this man and Tariq have connections with one another that we cannot believe, and what I mean by that is that basically this, Angela is his aunt, but I think that's his mom. Ghost could be his father. He knows Ghost. He knows Jamie. He calls him Jamie. Paz is also connected too. There was a time where Ghost, Kanan, Tommy, Angela, Paz, and others were together. So that scene you seen in Raising Kanan, a couple of years after Raising Kanan, that was the crew. And I'm pretty sure Paz was a totally different person than she is now. When it comes down to it, basically they are connected because all of them come from the same neighborhood. It's funny how Ghost would grow up to become a drug kingpin or the biggest drug dealer in New York, while the woman he loved went away and became one of the biggest agents, and especially for DEA and the FBI, only to come back to have them in conflict with one another. And now with Ghost being gone, as far as we know, and Angela being gone, now all that's left is Tariq and Junior, the guy that could be his brother, the guy who is potentially Paz's son or potentially Angela's son, but at the end of the day, Tommy between them was the one who took out Angela. There's a lot of history there. It's just a story that goes all the way back to the 90s. So when it comes down to it, the War of Ghost's Sons, why am I calling it that? The reason why I'm calling it that is basically I'm going off of a theory. I'm a theorist. I'm a power theorist. But when it comes down to it, seeing the fact that Ghost's son could be going up against his brother, who is now a DEA agent, because at the end of the day, like it or not, it was Ghost's money that made that man be able to continue his education and also become the DEA agent that he is. So you got to think to yourself, does any of that factor in with these two being so closely connected? Because with him being involved now, they've been able to do things they couldn't do before, where it was just Jenny and Blanca and Whitman who's gotten taken out. It was just Jenny and Blanca for the longest, but when they brought him in, he was able to start making moves and bringing things closer for them to set up the Rico by him being outside undercover in disguise, looking through the coffee cups to see where the underneathing of things. So with that being said, and with Braden finding out some of his family secrets, hopefully this brings in the exposure, shuts things down, and they start picking up operations in a different place, hopefully, because it's looking a little too hot to me. All I know is when it comes down to it, this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. But that's pretty much what I'm saying in regards to that one there. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby B here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down and whoa. Hey, it's your boy, Bobby B. So I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind.